Good morning children. I am Ramya, your science teacher of Kakatiya Public School. Again I am back with another new topic going into in our last classes we have discussed about the earth and its neighbors. So how life is possible on the earth, with what things life is possible on the earth we came to know, and what are present surrounded by the earth and how it will be moving, those all we have studied in our last classes. Today we are going to see about the space. What is meant by a space? First of all, what is space? Space is nothing but the air. You know that earth is surrounded by a air. Earth is surrounded by a layer of air. That beyond that air region we call it as a space. Beyond the region of air we call it as a space. This is the earth. It is surrounded by a layer of air, and apart from this air, the place or the region we call it as a space. So, for example, that is a space. And now here, what is this, children? This is a chalk piece. Now, what I am doing this chalk piece? I am just throwing up. What is happening? I am just throwing up. What happens again while I am throwing this chalk piece up? What is happening, children? Again the chalk piece is coming and falling down only. Why? Why it is not going somewhere else or it is disappearing? Why? Once I am throwing, it is again coming and falling down only. Why? Because earth has a special force called gravitational force. What, children? This is a new word to you. Gravitational force. Because of this pulling, because of this force only, whatever the object we are throwing up, it is coming again down. That because of the gravitational force. That's why we are able to walk easily on the earth. Because of the gravitational force only we are able to walk. And to travel some distances, like you want to go to your neighbor house, how you will be going? You will go by walk, right? You will be going by walk. And to come to school on bike or auto or whatever it may be. But to go to another city, you use bus, car, train, etc. Yes, but to travel another country like America, Australia, what you use? We use aeroplanes, right? Aeroplanes or helicopters we use for traveling the very long distances. But to travel from the earth to the space, what we need? We need a special rockets, space rockets called spacecrafts. We call it as a spacecrafts. With the help of these spacecrafts only, we can travel. Human beings can travel from the planet Earth to space. That means beyond our air region, beyond our air, we can travel to the another region, that is nothing but the space. Okay? And who landed on the moon, who landed into the space and what they did, which kind of spacecraft they use, that all I will be explaining in the small picture like visuals. I am putting some images and I will be giving the voice. You can understand it clearly. The earth is surrounded by air. Beyond this layer of air is space. To travel short distances, what we do? We use vehicles. But to travel from earth to space or moon, we need a space rockets called spacecrafts. These are the pictures of spacecrafts. This is the picture of moon. Humans went to the moon for the first time in a spacecraft called Apollo 11. This is the spacecraft Apollo 11. By this only humans went first onto the moon. The first human who stepped onto the surface of the moon was Neil Armstrong in the year 1969. The first words he said on landing on the moon were, "That's one small step for man, but a giant leap for mankind." Michael Collins and Edwin Aldrin are the two astronauts who traveled with Neil Armstrong. Okay, next one is the life on the moon. In many stories, okay, you will be learning about the moon. Okay, it is white in color, so we will learn some poems, everything. But in our topic today, life on the moon, we are going to discuss about the life on the moon. Whether life is possible on the moon or not, we will be seeing now. For on earth we are able to live. Because of what things? Because of air, water, okay? Because of air and water. But these things are absent in the moon. In moon there is no air, no water. No air, no water. If these two things are not there, plants cannot live, animals cannot live, and people also cannot live. Okay, so we need these two things for the survival on the land. That means we need these two things to survive. These things are absent on the moon, and that's why there is no life. There is no life on the moon. Okay, and now how the moon structure will be there? What is there on the moon? So this is the moon. Okay, instead of seeing these all things on the moon, you can see number of potholes. You can see the potholes called craters. Potholes are called as craters. That means very big holes that are present on the moon. And there is a less gravitational force. Gravitational force is also very less. Gravitational force is also very less when compared to the earth. When compared to the earth, gravitational force is very less. That means, for example, my weight is 60 on earth. On earth my weight is 60, and on moon my weight will be only 10 kgs. Only 10 kgs my weight will be on moon. That means 1/6th part of the weight we can weigh on the moon. This is about the moon. We came to know that to travel long distances like from Earth to Moon, we need a spacecraft. So these are the pictures of the spacecraft. As I said that, but the persons who are traveling to the space, they need spacecraft. Special kind of these are the spacecraft through which we can go into the space. Here are the pictures. Astronauts wear special suits that contain the oxygen in this supply. These suits also protect them from harmful rays. They wear special suits that contain a supply of oxygen. These suits also protect them from harmful rays. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to go into space? Kalpana Chawla was the first woman of Indian origin to go into space. She went into space in the space shuttle Columbia in 1997. She went into space again in January 2003. However, she died on February 1st, 2003 when her space shuttle crashed on the return journey. Sunita Williams is the second woman of Indian origin to go into space. During her first space flight, she stayed in space for 195 days. Okay, here is the worksheet. Why there is no life on moon? Why there is no life? Because there is no air and water. These are the main basic needs which we need to live on the moon. Next, what do astronauts do in space? What they will do? They will send a information regarding that space information they will be sending from there. When did Kalpana Chawla went into space? If you listen the class very well, you can understand the class. You can understand the class and you can write the worksheet.